Adelaide here with Vandanese magazine here at Brooklyn Fashion Week. Tell me your first name, please.
I'm Mark Cordell, Marquise, Kesey, Mark.
And Verdict, tell me, you are the designer here for the show, is that correct?
Yeah. Tru Fiction by Mark Cordell is the name of the brand. It's pretty much all in its name. It's about the fantasy and reality, you know, practicality, but still dreamy and like comfortable.
Oh, that's incredible. That was actually going to lead me to my next question. What's your inspiration behind your collection tonight?
This particular collection, I just kind of wanted to return back to my organic roots in fabrication, what makes me feel comfortable, what makes me feel safe. And I've been inspired by nature. It's kind of like a depiction of my spiritual journey in a sense. So it's a lot of draping, a lot of fluidity, a lot of lines, a lot of pops of colors, but then there's a lot of monotones, monochromatic, very monochromatic with prints. It has a bit of a very earthy feel.
That was actually going to lead me to my next question. Was tell me about the color palette though. Do you tend to stick to more of a neutral color palette, or is it all over the board?
You know, it just really depends on each season. Like my last collection I did, it was all about the teenage crime, teenage riot. So I was doing like orange, blue, and black, and greens. Like I was so like bold. This season I kind of wanted to neutralize a little bit more, but still add just a pop of electricity and color. So I played around with a lot of different shades of red, like crimson and aqua, different neutrals, more like literally earthy feel.
I absolutely adore your drape. Tell me more about your draping style.
God, that's what I love.
Talk to me about the language of your drape.
Okay, so I just like to play around with shapes. It's all about playing. I like to play shapes in the body and see how I can transform and manipulate shapes. I think that's one of my favorite things to do with drape.
And obviously, different fabrics produce a different type of drape. So what type of fabric do you tend to stick towards?
So with this collection, I kind of wanted to, like you said, demonstrate both avenues, like playing with something that's really, really hard and trying to break it down into a shade, but as opposed to something that like has a rayon or jersey, silk jersey that just has like a really nice fluid drape. And just to see the balance of those two, you know, something so hard in the same style of drape in a different fabrication becomes something completely different. It's just like the language. It's all about.
Now, of course, I want to bring up, earlier you talked about how you have a very natural sense of inspiration. Tell me about your fibers though. Do they tend to be a little bit more natural, or are they a little bit more synthetic?
Actually, I played around with both things tonight. I played around with a lot of rayon, but then also in like a couple of sleeve details, I played along with like a poly Georgette, you know? And I think it's kind of like one of my models is saying like he really feels like it's very like post-apocalyptic in a sense, and I started thinking, I'm like, if I were living in a post-apocalyptic time frame, I might have a piece that might be mixed into, you know, they might have like a piece where the bodice is like organic fabric as opposed to like the trimming or, you know, the applique might be synthetic. It's kind of a cool juxtaposition, and that